From the previous video, many of you asked me to elaborate how God speaks to us, and also how we'll know for sure that it's God speaking to us and not our own imaginative thoughts or perhaps even the devil and his minions. Well, there's several ways that God speaks to us as human beings, but in today's video, I'll touch on just one of the methods, and in several follow-up videos, I'll cover the rest. So first on the list, which is actually one of my favorites, is dreams. Believe it or not, every dream you have comes from one of three people: God, yourself, or the devil. So what I recommend is every time you wake up, write down your dream on your phone and maintain this habit forever. Those dreams expose a lot. For instance, dreams expose evil spirits which rain havoc in your life. I.e., if you keep dreaming about something negative like sleep paralysis, you'll instantly know that the devil is attacking you, and you can fight back by fasting and praying. Sometimes you can even get night attacks from demonic spirits such as incubi or succubi. Incubi basically is a demonic spirit that presents itself as a male and sleeps with people at night, and succubi is a demon that presents itself as a female and sleeps with you at night. And they're very cunning actually. So for instance, if you like a celebrity like Rihanna, my friend, they will present themselves that way. They always present themselves in a form that is most acceptable to you so that you don't resist them and you don't wake up and pray about it. In fact, most people will wake up happy to have slept with celebrity X, yet they've been defiled in the spirit and they just are not aware about it. So long story short, dreams expose demonic activity. Number two, dreams are a medium that God uses to speak to us, which is why I insist again that you should always write them down every time you wake up. Personally, I remember this one time I dreamt I was standing on Mars, a desolate planet. And in this dream, I floated from Mars' surface, cruised all the way to Earth, and landed. Strange dream, right? But for me, I knew that it takes NASA 7 months to send a rover from Earth to Mars. So my interpretation of the dream was that Mars represents a place of poverty, since there was no greens or grass or anything really. And Earth represented a blessing, since it had greens, water, air, you name it. So my interpretation was that God was telling me that in 7 months' time, He'll move me from a place of poverty to a place of provision. And guess what? Exactly 7 months later, I started working at a new job as an eyewear consultant. That was actually my first employed job. So had I never written down that dream, I'd have always thought that, man, I'm just lucky. I'm one lucky guy. So write down your dreams always. They expose a lot. The third thing dreams have is as a warning. Matthew chapter 2 verse 12 to 23 says, "But God warned the wise men in the dream not to go back to Herod. So they went home to their own country a different way." So had the wise men not heeded the warning in the dream, they'd have taken the same route and they'd have been ambushed by Herod to expose the exact location of Jesus. Now, final question of the day: how do we know that dreams are truly from God? Number one, no matter how long they take, they always come to pass. Like the one I told you of 7 months. Number two, they are always backed up by scripture. So if you search, you'll always find a verse that is in agreement with your dream or backs it up. So don't be deceived. God can't strangle you in your sleep or insult you or speak negatively upon your life. None of that is anywhere in the Bible. Only demons do that. And in the next video, we'll talk about the second method that God uses to speak to us, which is visions. Till then, bye-bye.